water, you're not going to make it.
Drivers take caution as the rain pours in.
Oh wow, we did it.
Barbara, Jackie, Geneva.
It's just what you think of the scene.
And it's just come away from home.
But it's not. We just never thought it would happen to us.
Music for breast cancer awareness.
We get up and make our beds, we get all our stuff together.
It sounds like a typical morning, but life for the Barker family is anything but ordinary.
We wait for the ride, we come back, we have breakfast, we get ready for school, and at first it was really hard in this program, you know, getting used to going to the church at night and everything, and trying to be back on time, but we started getting used to it.
Every day, they face early mornings in dark parking lots. It'll be the 7th time since late October, Teresa and her 5 children will call another local church home. Because for the first time in their lives, the Barker family is homeless.
It's just something you keep quiet. When you tell people that you're homeless, they automatically start thinking that you're a junkie or a drunk or you're just lazy. I've always had a job.
They're the new face of homelessness. Families working in the Permian Basin, unable to find affordable housing.
The housing situation in Midland is terrible. Yeah, you can find a job, but you have nowhere to live.
But the hardest part for Teresa is the pain she sees her oldest daughter go through.
You know, being homeless and being a teenager, it's really hard for her. She struggles with it.
For Teresa's 10-year-old daughter, Sarah, moving to different shelters can be confusing.
Is it hard sometimes?
It's an invisible problem that we experience here in West Texas.
Executive Director Tom Miller of Family Promise of Midland says many families served through the program, like the Barkers, keep their homelessness a secret by living with family, friends, or a motel. It's the only solution families have to offset the high cost of living.
So everyone hikes their prices up because they can get it. And that's what our country's built on, supply and demand.
We're going to San Antonio to compete in the state band contest. 21 out of the top bands in Texas.
The state contest is really tough. There's a lot of good bands out there. Just to be there is an honor in itself.
It feels amazing. I mean, there's a lot of tradition in Monahans and lots of good bands that have come through here, and it feels good to be able to uphold the tradition.
It means a lot to go this year again because we just want to show people our best.
I wanted to end my senior year with a bang.
Getting to watch those kids when they got announced as one of the contenders for the state marching contest from way back there in the press spots and watching them across the field. That was the neatest thing for me, just to get to see them scream and yell from way up there.
A lot of things can happen at that point in time when we're about to march, but I think we can pull it off.
I want them to feel like they did their best. And if we come out with a medal, if we wind up getting to go to finals, or even if we don't go to finals, if they feel really good about what they did, then I'll be happy.
Border Patrol tells me it happens more than you think. The El Paso sector says the West Texas border is different than anywhere else in the nation, in many cases even more life-threatening.
West Texas border, you can see, as the government of Mexico illustrated, there's a unique border.
Border Patrol agents say Mexican immigrants go through great lengths to come into America, to the point where they are risking their own lives.
You could have an individual crossing into the country illegally, and they could have maybe gotten injured in Mexico on their way in, and by the time they cross into our part of the country illegally, then that would be the point where we would intercede and render aid.
In a recent campaign, U.S. and Mexico officials explained just how dangerous crossing the border illegally really is.
Hoping that at least we make a difference in one person's decision to come illegally. If we save that life, then we're doing pretty good.
They've demonstrated a heat exhaustion rescue right here on the border between the United States and Mexico.
In the past year, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection reports 20 rescues off of the Rio Grande River. There's even a Border Patrol search, trauma, and rescue team who are specially trained for this kind of help.
They're trained to rescue individuals not only on mountainous terrain, but also here in the water.
Officials say if it's not the rough terrain, then falling victim to drug cartels along the way is very likely. The rescues and deaths are dropping each year. Last year, 6 deaths were reported.
Because one life lost is too many for us.
Just last year, the Border Patrol records show that 62,000 people were arrested for attempting to cross the border illegally. We have more numbers and information on this story on our website at CBS7.com. In the studio, Jennifer Samp, CBS7 News.